we have a ton of stuff to do on the Supra. Well, not really a ton of stuff, but very important stuff. I did get a few packages which I will show you guys in a second. I'm currently painting this. This is for my throttle cable. I'm hoping it works. I kind of mocked it up. It worked for the time being, but I want to know if it's going to work officially. So the cable is kind of just loose in there right now. Once I tighten everything up, I want to test it and see if it actually works. So I have to take care of that. There's also something else that I have to take care of on the car, which I will unbox this right now because I've been waiting for this for a long time and it's not complete, but I will go over everything once I show you guys. Alright, so laid out in front of you is the new coil kit that I have. It comes with pretty much everything. The only thing I am missing is the actual harness to adapt to my engine harness. It does come with the plugs to pin out. There's only one of them. Obviously there's 6 of them, and the bracket is like, it looks amazing. It looks really amazing. But I've been waiting for this kit. This kit is actually going to replace my current ignition coils. I do have LQ9s, which I spoke to my tuner and he said ditch those. Those things are trash. Now I thought LQ9s were great. I was just like, oh, it'll be a perfect setup for my car. Removes the igniter, but they say with high horsepower cars, you need something that can control dwell a lot more. And they said the IGNs or something like an R35 GTR kit would be a lot better. But like I said, I am going to have to cut this because those coils sit a lot higher. They will not fit under this. It breaks my heart to cut this because this is actually really nice. But I mean, at the same time, it doesn't fit 100% on here, so whatever. And I'll just have to cut right along here. So I did get one more piece of the puzzle. I do still am waiting on wheels, obviously, but you guys can kind of guess what they are right now. So these are the tires I ordered. They were supposed to be here on the 15th, but due to bad weather and everything, they got a little delayed. Not a big deal because obviously I don't have wheels. But these are the Toyota R888 RRs. Not the R888Rs, they're RRs, double Rs. Alright boys and girls, time to cut this up. Alright, so there's the cut. Is it the cleanest? No, I fucked up a little bit right here. Not a big deal. I still have to edge this up. So I'm gonna round all these corners off. I'm gonna round this off a little bit more. I'll probably round this off, probably just shave off some of it here. And obviously round and smooth all this. So if you're interested in this, DM me on my Instagram right over here, and I'll just give it to you. You can have it. Alright, so that's the finished product. As you can see, it's not lined up right now. But anyway, so it's not like the cleanest of cuts. I know I could have done better, but this will work. I'm not gonna sit here and stress over that. But I'm happy with the way it came out. But I'm gonna pull all this stuff off. I'm gonna pull these ignition coils out. I'm going to put the new plugs and everything in. I'm going to bolt everything up to see how it looks, and I'll probably just leave it like that until I get the harness. So this should come out pretty good. It should go smoothly since everything's kind of just a bolt up kit. There you have it. That's exactly how you do it. I'm pretty sure these spacers go down here. It focuses right here. I'm pretty sure the spacers go down there to space these out. I'm gonna Google image other people's setups. These plugs are a little bit long, but as you can see, there's a lot of space down there, so you kind of just coil it up like that, and it should be fine. If not, I'll just cut it and then splice it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna cut anything. So I'm probably just gonna pop, like I said, pop the rest of the coils on. Kind of just secure them like hand tight, just real, not very snug. Not actually plug all the wires in. And just kind of just leave it like that. So now I keep track of all the parts and everything, so I don't start losing hardware, because I have a tendency to do that. And then after, I think what I want to do now is, now that I'm going to be waiting for the harness, like I keep saying every fucking 2 seconds, mount the side skirts, because the car's up in the air. It'll be perfect for me to pull all the panels off and everything like that, and kind of get a gauging of where to drill my holes and stuff like that. And it should be, I honestly think it's fairly straightforward.
A few moments later.
Alright, so for the past, maybe I would say 20 minutes or so, I've been trying to test fit these side skirts and come to the realization that they're not going to sit perfectly. I researched a little bit about them, and I came up with, these are feed style side skirts. So these are actually made around an RX-7. So when I looked at them online, a lot of Supra guys had them lined up, but you notice it didn't sit perfect with the body lines, and I'll show you guys. So if you notice, the Supra's body goes inward right there, so it's not straight. And when you look down this is straight. So towards the front, right over here, right where the Supra's body curves inward, you can get this to sit flush, but then it kind of, I don't know, it's weird. It doesn't sit flush. So it'll sit flush here, and it'll sit inward here, or a little bit poked out here, and then it'll go back. It's very, very subtle. And then over here flares out, so you'll have a little bit of this sticking out. And there's honestly no way to do it. So what I'm thinking of doing is 3M'ing it up, and then drilling holes in the actual plastic, and kind of just blasting self-tappers up through the body panel. If that works, if not, I'm gonna have to drill holes through it and then have actual mounting hardware through it. From what I looked at online, people said they just threw a shit ton of 3M tape on there, and they said it held up, so I guess we could try that. I don't really like 3M and tape, especially since this, you kind of have to bend it into place, so it's gonna be kind of like a U, kind of like angled bent like that. It's not gonna sit flush on a body, because the Supra's body is completely different from the RX-7. It's not flat. So if you look, the Supra's body is flat, 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 and then right over here it dips down. So right there, it's going to be flexed upwards. I'll probably shave that, but I don't want to, because it destroys the fucking look of it, and it's kind of part of the actual rear duct there. So I'm actually gonna head out to the store real quick. I'm gonna pick up some 3M tape, and I'm hoping that actually seals it. I don't know if it will. Knowing me, it's probably gonna seal it, and then I'll come out tomorrow and it'll probably be popped off. That was stressful. That was actually really stressful when you're doing it by yourself. It's on there. The front, I'm probably gonna put another one up front right at the tip. What they're doing is they're screwing into the actual plastic pieces, but it's pretty solid on there, so that should be good. But for now, it's pretty sturdy. Bunch of self tappers I just put in there. I know it's not the best way, and I know a lot of you guys that do body work and stuff, and like, that's incorrect, do it this way, do it that way. I did it this way for a reason, because I'm working with what I have. I'm not a body person. I'm all by myself doing this, so it didn't come out terrible. So it actually came out pretty damn good. Now these are feed styles, so they're not made for the Supra in my opinion, but they do look good. They contour the body very, very well. I like them. I think they look good. I think they're going to look good. Worst case scenario, I have a body shop fix them. And the other one's behind me. I'm putting a 3M tape on it. I'm letting it dry on the actual side skirt itself. I'm not going to repeat the process. I don't have much room on the other side, so I'm going to move everything out the way, and then I'm going to mount the other one. I'm not going to film it, obviously, but definitely shoot over to my Instagram. I will be taking pictures of them actually mounted, as well as the IGN 1As. I keep calling one I. Never mind, you get the point. So anyone trying to get these that has a Supra or anything, so basically you're lining this line up right here. Sorry it's blurry, but I'm pointing. You're lining this edge to the bottom of your side skirts, your OEM ones. You'll see it's like a little raised lip that comes up. It'll come up and then over, and basically that's where you're lining the edge, this edge up to, just before it raises up into the actual body. You put that on the end and it should be fine. Now I suggest getting the 1/2 inch, not the actual inch, because this will show. So I literally have to cut some of this pretty much in half. I have to cut all the way across, cut all that in half, pull it off, throw it out, and then rinse and repeat all the way down. And then what I did was I just put self tappers in, and they actually held up to the actual body plastics just fine. It won't actually make it into the actual body, but I kind of like tugged on it, like not hard, but I kind of tugged on it, and it held up pretty good. It's pretty sturdy. It should hold. Again, here they are, very subtle, and I like that. That's what I like about them, is they're not like drastic. It's not, you're not replacing a whole side skirt. It just pretty much just goes onto your existing side skirt. Alright, so I think this is where I'm going to stop today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are liking the progress. We are so close to starting this car and finally getting it running. Will it make it by March 30th? I don't know, but I'd rather not rush the tune. I'd rather dial everything in 100% before I actually physically drive this car on the street. But anyway, yes, this is going to end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, definitely leave me a comment. I do see the comments. I do go back and see them. As always, head over to my Instagram. Show me some love there, or show me some hate, either or. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help.